Hey moms, hey dads, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a haul to share with you. So in today's haul, I have things from Amazon and the Dollar Tree. Those are my spots, you guys. I think my last haul was the same places. Now in this haul, I have a variety of things, you guys, so there is no rhyme or reason to what I have. Honestly, you guys are just gonna be seeing random things, but I have so many great finds in here and I'm so excited to jump into them with our homeschool. So with the first item, so this is a book that I saw, Manners and Tips for Caring Kids. This is a book on the fruit of the spirit, you guys. It is so awesomely put together. It looks really engaging. There's questions, there's topics on each fruit of the spirit. Now I picked this up because we are working through the fruit of the spirit in our morning baskets on Fridays. And I had already made a little fruit of the spirit booklet here, and it has, you know, the fruit, the Greek word, scripture, a definition, and a description of each fruit of the spirit. And then I also had created this little tree and some fruits that they get to cut out once we learn about them. And I just felt like they needed a little bit more to kind of go off of. So I found this book and I thought that it would work perfectly with this set. So the next book I have to share with you guys is The Story of God with Us. You guys, look at the detail in this book. It has like a gold detail to it. It is so beautifully made. I actually purchased this book ahead of time. I pre-ordered it, so I have been waiting literally for like 2 months, and it was delivered, I want to say, about a week and a half ago, and I've been so excited and just waiting to share with you guys. But the illustrations in this book are so beautifully made. I'm trying to find it so that there's no glare. Let me see if there's another photo. This one's gonna have a glare too, but this one is so beautiful. So basically this book walks through some of the biblical stories. Okay, so I'm just gonna read a little bit of the back of this book so you know what this entails, okay? So this book traces the foundational reality at the heart of the biblical story, God's desire and determination to be with his people. Ultimately, the mighty and wondrous deeds of God found in the Bible are all done for one reason, so he can dwell with us and we with him, always and forever, world without an end. So this, you guys, is a beautiful, beautiful book, and I would definitely recommend this. So that's the next book that I found. All right, you guys, so this is super random, but on Amazon, I found these little Peeps eyeglass cleaners. Now this was definitely a purchase I probably shouldn't have made, but my glasses are always dirty. I have spots on them. I have fingerprints on them. I don't know what I do, you guys. I know I'm constantly like pushing them up on my face, but these are really pretty cool. So what it is it is actually made by someone from NASA, which is funny to me. It's kind of cool. But comes in this like little, it comes just like this in this little tube, and you just pull it out or pull it apart, and then it has like these little clamps with these cleaner sponges. I don't even know what it's called, you guys, but if you can see that. So basically what you do is you use your glass, or you take your glasses and you just smear it around like this, and it literally cleans the glasses really, really well, you guys. I so cannot see what I'm doing, but it really works. It's kind of crazy. So if you guys are looking for something to clean your glasses that you can just toss in your purse, I don't know, I thought these are kind of cool. Okay, so the next thing's kind of random as well. I picked up this little pom-pom craft kit from the Dollar Tree for my son to do on a day where I'm working with my daughter with a craft and he can't do it. So I picked this up for him. It makes a little reindeer, if you can see it there. I just thought that that was cute and it'd be fun for him to do. The next book I picked up is The Promise and the Light. And I started reading this. Isaiah doesn't listen, but Tally loves this story, you guys. So we are on chapter 7, and this book is really, really a great read. So basically what it is it's looking at it from the perspective of being Zechariah or Mary or Joseph. So it goes back and forth to each one of them, and it talks about their life before they found out Mary was pregnant, before they got married, and up until they actually have Jesus. But it's kind of written as they are telling the story. So it's not all biblically true, but they do have parts in the story, obviously, that are biblically sound. Now, what I really like about this story is in the back, it breaks it down for you. Let me find it. So it shows notes back here. And what it is it talks to you about what is real and what is not in this. And then it kind of goes chapter to chapter. Let me find it here. So for instance, chapter 3, it talks about the account from the Bible that they wrote in chapter 3. So what is actually biblically sound. So the example is Mary's story about Abraham and Sarah comes from Genesis 18 verse 1 through 15 and 21 verse 1 through 6. Have a read of the story for yourself. Would you tell it differently on the way Mary does? So basically it tells you where they pulled the scripture from that they used in the story. And then so it kind of falls into place of what is not real. So, but they did this really great. It's funny, it's engaging. It's kind of cool to just kind of picture Mary and Joseph as just normal people, because you guys, they were normal people. So I don't know, this book is really great. Another thing I picked up from the Dollar Tree, which is not that exciting, are these 3 canvases, you guys. They are huge. They are the flat ones. I forget what they call them, but I picked up 3 because I'm having a sleepover with one of my nieces, my brother's oldest daughter, and we are gonna do a painting of the 3 wise men. So I'm super excited about that. So I picked up these 3 from the Dollar Tree. So something that I picked up for my daughter that I'm super excited about, so I did my gift guide for you guys to see what I had purchased the kids, and I've purchased just a couple items after that, and so they weren't in the video, and I wanted to share with you guys, and I actually wrapped this gift and I unwrapped it to share with you guys. So with my daughter and my niece, they love the colonial times, like when we read about it in our history book. And so they've been really wanting a dress from the colonial times. It sounds so silly, but I'm so excited to give this to her. My sister got one for my niece as well. It is this dress here. I purchased it from Amazon. It's this muted like bluish color. Or slate. I'm not sure what you would call this color, but she's not really into purple and pink these days. So I really liked this because it had like this crisscross detail here on the front with the little ruffle. I thought that that was really cute. Another thing that really caught my eye are these little bell sleeves. It's like gathered here with a ruffle detail, and then it has like this lace at the bottom. And then this one does have a zipper in the back, and it also has like a little tie. Now this is a floor length dress. I did get it big for her because I figured hopefully she'll just, you know, play dress up for a while longer, and it can grow with her. So I'm hoping it's not too long, but I'm super excited to give this to her, you guys. Now they have so many different choices online, but this one was one that caught my eye that I thought that she'd really like. So that's why I purchased this one, but you guys can find so many others. I will have all of these things, at least the ones that I can, linked in my Amazon store, okay? Just in case you guys are looking for something like this. So the next item I got, I'm so excited, you guys, to give this to my son for Christmas. This is something else that I added to his list. Now, we have had caterpillars and we have watched them turn into butterflies. We're still waiting on 4 of them. One of them just turned yesterday. And he is literally obsessed with it, you guys. He loves it so much. All he wants to do is watch videos on caterpillars and how they turn into butterflies and read the books. And he checks on them about 20 times a day. Like literally, they are his babies. You guys, he just loves them. He's literally came out here like 3 times since I started recording this video to check on them because they're sitting here in the net next to me. And so what I got him is the Eric Carl caterpillar, you guys. But the cool thing is I know some of you guys may be thinking this is more like aimed towards a baby, but you guys, I cannot express to you guys how much he loves these things. and I know he's going to be so excited when he sees this thing. So what you do, I haven't done it yet, so this is the first time that I'm actually seeing how to do this, but you flip it inside out, you guys, and you zip it up. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. And it turns into a butterfly. See, that's the inside. I didn't zip it up because the tags, but it literally turns into a butterfly. And if you guys knew my son, like, he loves sleeping with his animals. He has to like make sure each of them are there by name. Like, he loves his stuffed animals to sleep with. So I debated, because I'm like, does he really need another animal to sleep with? Because literally he has like 10, and I couldn't help myself, so I got this for him. And I also got the little baby book. I know it's a baby book, you guys, but it's the Very Hungry Caterpillar that goes along with it. And I just figured that this would be like a really nice keepsake to keep for him when he gets older, so I can explain, because this is like the first thing that he has absolutely just like fallen in love with, you guys. So I got this for him, and I am so excited to see his expression when he actually opens it. See, so you just push this little guy back in here. You kind of have to like maneuver it around to make sure that it's sitting in there good. At least that's what I'm finding. And there is a zipper, right? And there's one for the inside. Can you see it? There's one little tab for the inside and one for the outside. So when you flip them, it's easy to zip it up. You're not trying to zip it from like the inside. You actually have a zipper tag on the outside. So then let's see how easy this is to zip up. I'll probably have to help him so he doesn't rip this. But you guys, oh my gosh. And this little guy is like super, super soft. And like, oh, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. There's fuzz flying around now. So to kind of go along with the caterpillar theme, another thing with my son is he is not really into coloring. He will for a couple minutes, and then he's just not into it yet, you guys. So I was hoping that by getting him these Eric Carle coloring books, he would actually want to color. So there's like little activities in here with caterpillars and coloring, and I think there's even like, yeah, there's matching letters with the pictures. And can you find the orange that is different? So there's different things in here, but there are things with caterpillars and butterflies. Let me see if I could find one. I mean, there's not a whole lot, but there's still some to grab his attention. I may just flip through them and go to those. And then this one is the numbers coloring book. So it's the caterpillar for one, and it literally looks like his little caterpillar. And so it has different activities. It has like butterfly activities and stuff like that. So I was hoping that he would really enjoy these. These I found at the Dollar Tree, you guys. Now this is all about why God created us all so different, and just talks about it and why he did that, and that is how he wanted this world to be, that we're not all supposed to be alike. So it says, God created you, and he created your friends too. From the very beginning, he had a plan to make a big and colorful family. Discover how we all have something to offer in God's family, and if we understand that, God's colorful creation will be together in heaven. We can learn to love one another today on earth. So I thought that this one would be really a great read. Yeah, so has some pictures in here, and then it talks about everything. It has some verses in here to go along with the topic that they are talking about. This is a chapter book, and I believe it has some, yeah, so it has some like little questions, so reading comprehension type things. And I just thought this would be a really great read for the girls and Isaiah when he's old enough. So if you guys know myself and my channel, I have talked about my daughter not loving to read. It's been really a challenge to find things that she actually enjoys reading. And so I saw this. This is the Dead Sea Squirrels. Now this I think is only aimed for like 8 to 10-year-olds or something close to that. I'm not sure. Or it's 6 to 8. I don't remember, you guys, but I think that it's younger than her age. Now she doesn't have a problem reading. She can read really, really well. It's just she gets really bored, you guys. Really, really bored. But I heard really great reviews about this, and it's a series. I think that there's 8 books, and I believe boys and girls can read this. Like, it appeals to both. But this says, here, you know what? I'm gonna read you guys what it says this book is about. Okay, you guys, so it says a humorous early chapter book featuring childish adventures, biblical concepts, and Christian life. This outing is the first in the planned Dead Sea Squirrels series by the co-writer of VeggieTales. As readers familiar with VeggieTales might expect, there are elements of character building and morality, Bible verses, and depictions of Christian life throughout this chapter book for elementary school age children. So it sounds really great. I know that it's supposed to be really funny, but it also is packed full of like biblical facts and just, you know, living that Christian life. So there's nothing mean in here. So it's going to teach, you know, morals as they read it. So I thought that that one was a really great one. Now this is not that exciting, but these are little placemats that I found at the Dollar Tree. It says always stay humble and kind. I got 2 of them and I don't use them for the placemat. I flip them over and I have the kids do their artwork, like if they're painting or they're crafting and they're using glue and stuff like that. We just flip them over to the white side facing up and they use these as like placemats because they're super easy to clean. Now we have some others. They are looking a little messed up. I've had them for probably 4 or 5 years, but you can't beat the price. They're super easy to wash, and so I just got 2 more of these. And that was from the dollar store. I think I said that. And then the last thing I picked up, this is just like a little number game. It was also at the dollar store. It's called Burger Pile Up. It's a number stacking game. My son loves numbers, so if I could find something to play with him with numbers, you know, he'll totally enjoy that. And you can't beat $1, you guys. I don't know if I paid $1.25 yet or if it was $1. I didn't even check. So it comes with these 4 different cards. They have a different color like placemat. It's a plate with like the bottom bun. And then basically you hand out 3 of these cards. They have just different types of meat and condiments that you would use, and then they each have a number. So basically you would each get 3 cards and you would take the lowest card and stick it first on your bottom bun. So basically the winner of the game has to at least have 10 cards going from the lowest number to the highest number, and they win. All right, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that there were items that you guys found interesting or something that you guys can use in your homeschooling room. Don't forget, I'll leave all of these items in my Amazon storefront. That way you guys can find them easier. Thanks again, you guys. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful December, and be safe, be blessed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars,